Um, Day 22 of backtesting until I'm profitable. So I'm just gonna switch it up a bit. We're gonna look at USD JPY in this video. So let's get right into it. So on USD JPY, there's quite a few possibilities of how this can play out, because now we can look at this as the current corrective structure, right? So we had an aggressive impulse and then we kept correcting. So okay, we did not break this low, so there's still possibility for this to push to the downside before we get continuation to the upside. However, since this is pulling back, this looks like a correction for continuation. So both possibilities could play out. So as I was saying, so this could possibly be a move to break to the downside. So I'd possibly like to see something like this, and then I will look for a move to the downside. So we could get a push to the upside. I want to risk $100. So basically in this scenario, I'm looking at this as a correction. So I'll see if price does break, and then either will break to the upside or this will go back to the downside. Okay, this looks like it's going to make a move to the downside because we have this pattern. Yeah. So I'm out of the trade. So this is starting to look a bit more corrective. However, if market corrects, I will look for continuation. Okay, so I'm looking for a possible entry. Okay, so I'm going to look for another possible entry. Okay, I'm just going to risk 0.30%. So for now, nothing has really changed unless there's a possibility for this to make one more low, making this a much more bigger correction before we possibly get a continuation. Okay, I'm out of one trade, which is the second trade. Okay, so this is looking like a sell setup, so I'm going to close this. Right, I'm looking at this to possibly break to the downside. Okay, so we're already close to the high, so I'm just gonna let it go. But this is a possible buy setup because this looks like a pullback. Okay, so now it looks like it's making some sort of a correction. So you might get a push to the downside because you have a reversal move and you have this correction. So this might push to the downside for a short-term sell. So this looks like a correction, right? So two things can happen. Either we're going to break the low and continue pushing higher, or this will continue to push to the downside. And then another possibility is even if this breaks the low and goes back up, there's still a possibility for it to come down, making this a correction because we have a move. We have a move coming from the downside. Okay, I'm out. Okay. So we have a 1 2 3 move. We made a 1 2 3. We might get another 1, 2, 3, possibly making this a correction, and then we'll look for buys. This looks like a possible sell setup. Oh, man. So I just need to adjust this because I'm trading GCJQI, so the Asian session also contributes. So I'm looking for a move to the downside. Right, at least to push to the downside. Okay, let me go to the 1 hour. Okay, nothing has changed. We are still within this structure. Right, it's just that we made a move, and now we're within this. I would like to see this break this top before we push to the downside. However, this can just push during the Asian session. Okay, I'm in the sell. Oh, okay, I'm gonna move my stop to break even. Okay, but this would be in the Asian section, so I wouldn't really be able to. So let's go to London. Okay, I'm not sure what just happened. 3 TP. Okay, it seems like price hit TP. Let me just check where my take profit was. Okay, I think it was somewhere here, but I'm just not sure. Okay, so we're out of that one. So now I want to start being careful. Actually, I want to start looking for buys. However, I do think this could slightly come lower before we see continuation. The reason I'm looking for buys is because we have a move, an impulsive move, right? And now we are currently within this move. So we're looking for another one of these to push to the upside. Whether it's short term, whether it's long term, doesn't matter, but at some point I think we're going to get another push to the upside. And another possibility is this is an impulse and we might be stuck in here for quite some time before we see continuation, right? So go back to the 1 hour. So I want to start looking for buy setups. And what time is it? Okay, so this looks like a buy setup, right? Also what is called a head and shoulder pattern, right? So basically a shift in structure. We're pushing to the downside, we pulled back, made a move, reversed, made a pullback, and then we're looking for continuation. So price could possibly retest that high. I'm going to put my stop loss just below the low. And then okay, so I'm looking for continuation. Okay, I'm in the buy. Okay, I'm out. So it looks like this will push a bit lower before we get continuation. Okay, this is starting to look like a correction for downside. Okay, let's go to the Asian, London. Okay, so now that price has broken this low, I no longer want to look at this as a possible correction for upside. However, we'll see how price plays out. So this could be a possible correction for me to the downside. Okay, I'm out of the sell. Okay, so this looks like a correction for continuation to the upside. Okay, let me just let's go to the Asian. Oh, price broke to the downside. So this was indeed a correction to the downside. Let's go to London. Okay, so I think at this point I'm gonna look for continuation to the downside. Okay, I'm in the sell. Okay, so this made an ABC. So this still looks corrective. Let's go to the Asian. So we have an impulse, we have a correction, we have an impulse. So this might be the complete pattern and we might see continuation. And then in another scenario, this might just push lower to go back up before we see continuation, making this the bigger pattern. Okay, so now I'm convinced we're going to push higher because we have this pattern over here. Okay, so that did not play out. So it looks like this was all a correction. So this could be a possible pattern, and we're going to see continuation. Okay, so this looks like a possible correction for more downside. I'm going to look for another entry. Okay, so that invalidates the setup. And I'm out. So this looks like it's making a much more bigger correction. Unless this is an impulse correction, you're going to get another impulse, possibly making a much more bigger correction. So I'm looking for another continuation to the upside. Okay, so price is pushing lower. So this looks like a correction for more downside. So this could also be a pattern for downside. Okay, I'm in the sell. Okay, I'm gonna close this. Okay, I just realized I'm